the apocalypse. Using up these goddamn cockamamie doors.
She got herself some muscle today.
I got this is my nephew, Sean.
Say hi, Sean.
Hi.
Now you're a YouTube star, Sean. Just like you always wanted. At any rate, so what I've done is, you saw me yesterday, I cut them down, cleaned them up, caulked it, and now we're putting them in. And so there's a board on this side, so I'm just screwing into it. It's
I'll come and show him.
all the cotton that on that side, so I don't know what the hell happened. But
She put a board here to stop it so it wouldn't go all the way through, of course.
well, that's, yeah, there'll
And
be furring strips, yeah, to block the wind and everything else all the way around. But we're trying to get it just kind of together so that we can move on to other things.
This is awesome. And it really is. These 3 doors will be this wall.
Yep.
Wow. Awesome.
When I get a staple in on the bottom, I want you to push in on the top a little bit, okay?
Okay.
You can't get good.
So,
So we're getting ready to put up this last door. We've got the other 2 in. This one I put in upside down and backwards, but I already did it, so that's
So
you
it's
painted
staying.
anyway.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It doesn't matter. But you can tell that was the outside of the door.
oh well.
And I was trying to do them inside, but it doesn't matter. They're exterior doors and they're made to do. And so this is one of those jobs that I could have done by myself, but it would have been way heavy. But having Sean here makes it like these doors, with both of us carrying them, they're heavy after a while, but they're not bad heavy. But if you're trying to carry it yourself, it's too fucking heavy. So find some kid and use child labor. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why everybody's against child labor. I think child labor is good. But anyway, so I'm gonna put in these furring strips, and I'm turning it as quick as I can, so because I don't have Sean forever. So I'm trying to get these doors moved and get them in. So I'm just putting the strips on the sides, on the back side, and then we flip them in. And then I'm just putting in enough furring strips on the front side to hold it in place.
And then you'll trim it out and do all that other stuff.
I'll trim it out, finish trimming it out, get everything done later.
Yes.
I had to build this header above all these doors.
Right.
The nicest thing, like we showed you yesterday, this is a freaking solid insulated
Yes,
core
right.
door. This is exterior plastics it's made with, so should be here a good long time.
Yep.
But we're gonna get off of here so I can turn my compressor back on.
3rd door up.
And voila! It's done.
It is a wall.
I still have some furring strips to put on the bottom and the top of the doors, but for the most part, it's done.
It's a full wall. That's
Yeah, I'll have one piece of siding will go on the top.
Yeah, we the doors are what we decide. The doors take up 9 feet, and then you've got all the others, so it's 9.5, 10 feet on that wall, right?
Yeah, it's 10 feet wall. It's a 10-foot wall. 6 inches on each side of the door.
Wow, that is awesome.
But there you go.
And boy, is it stout.
It's very stout, and you can already feel if you go inside and put your hand up where the sun's shining through, you can feel
Feel the
heat.
warmth. Yes, you can. Just standing on the other side, you can feel the heat.
Yeah.
You can feel the warmth of the sun. It's nice. Okay, going away. Now it's on.
Yesterday when Sean and I got finished with the doors, we put in this piece of wall here.
This
Okay,
framed it.
So why did I put this way instead of playing it flat? Because now I have to piece on a board, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I did that because I want this to be super strong because this wall's hanging on it. Yet I don't want to have to build a whole new wall under this. I could, but then we'd have a wall here this thick, and this is a treehouse.
Yeah.
That 4 inches can be the difference between wishing and having.
Yeah. And then this, you put this strip in, right?
That's the strip that holds the bottom of the
siding?
Of the siding, the plastic siding shit.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble finding a place to put my ladder.
Gee, imagine that in a treehouse.
I know.
And so
Anyway.
you didn't put the roof on yet because you got to put the siding on.
I'm going to put the siding on first, leaning over this.
Yes.
Which, yes, it's a pain in the ass, but I don't want to crawl on that roof and put the siding on.
No.
So, this is a lot easier than that. Sometimes in life, my peeps, it's not about what's easiest. It's about is that easier.
Right. The better of two
Lesser
evils.
of evils.
The lesser of the evils, yes. There you go.
Lesser of evils.
Okay, I'm going away. Okay.
Right. So what I wanted to show you is, see this clamp?
Yes.
This clamp I'm using for two things. First off, Lynn wasn't here when I was trying to measure this shit.
Right.
So I had to measure it myself. So I sometimes take the clamp and I'll put my tape measure out and clamp it in place.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that I can go down and read it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's one of the things that I can do. But also, like right now, I've got the clamp. Until I got this nailed in, the clamp was holding this end up.
Right.
So that all I had to worry about was that end. Now I can take the clamp off. But that's just another little
A really useful
carpenter
tool.
hack there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to drill a hole in some of this vinyl because I want it attached better than they want it attached. Okay, so what I've been doing is, especially on the ones I have to cut in angles where there's no nailers, no holes to nail through. Okay, so what I got was, I have an old bit. Now, I'm actually going to shorten it even more. I got an old bit, it broke off, and I kept it because when you're doing this kind of job, like whether you're trying to just go through a little bit of tin or a little bit of plastic, this keeps you from reaming the hole out so deep that you now have nothing to nail or screw to.
Oh, okay.
So I can use this, and when I get, even if I fuck up and go all the way into my wood, the tacks I'm using, not even close.
Yeah.
So that's why I do that.
That is cool. I love that hack. So you're untying the paracord.
I'm untying paracord to get it out of my way. In the never-ending saga of we must do this to do that, to do this to do that.
Right.
Yeah. I want to put the rafters up so I can get the roof on. So
Right.
that I can quit worrying about everything being leaking on everything.
Right.
There's a problem. If I don't do stupid shit like put plastic on everything,
Put that piece
get
of
the
siding up there and on
See
this
how
little
narrow
wall.
this is?
Yeah.
I put this siding on mostly from the back side,
Yeah. From the
just
ladder.
like I did the pieces on there. So there's literally no other way to get to it. So if I don't do it now, it can't get done. So I can't put the rafters on. Okay. So Lynn today was like, well, what about if you do that? You have to use the scaffolding. It's like, yeah, and I thought, I came up here and stupidly, I'm like, no, I've only reached this high and I can't reach over the top. Well, I can reach through the fucking wall. I guess I thought the wall was here or something. I can reach through the wall and do part of it until I get up to a certain, and then I can do the rest of it from over the wall.
So you can do that very bottom piece from the scaffolding.
I can do 2 or 3 pieces from the scaffolding because I have arms like a monkey.
Right.
And then I can do the rest from up here.
Or
I can both lean over and do it from this side.
and then reach over the top.
And then reach over the top.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Sounds awesome.
Although I have the scaffolding, and I'm going to have to put scaffolding up to do the roof anyway, so
Yeah, I know, but
there you go. But at any rate, right now I have to take down the paracord I put down because, of course, paracord's right in the freaking way.
of course it is. But that board can stay there.
The board can stay there, yes.
Okay.
Because it's on the other side of the
Yeah.
wall. But this is tied all around the 2 before.
That you need to
But
put.
today, I'm done doing this shit. I'm tired of doing the siding. The siding's a pain in the ass. So I'm ready to put up some rafters. So I'm going to put up some rafters. And what I'm going to tell myself is that I'm going to put the rafters up now because it strengthens the entire structure.
Yes.
Mostly I'm ready to put a freaking roof on because once the roof's on and I get the rest of the new deck on, I can kind of slow down and not be so worried about the weather.
Right.
Until I have a roof on this, every time the wind blows or every time
The rain comes.
Well, and it's a treehouse, and we live in Tornado Alley, so I guarantee that from now on, my butt will be clenched every time the wind blows. But it is every time the wind blows anyway, so now it'll just be something else to worry about. That can stay there.
It is absolutely fastened in there.
Yeah, well, it's behind. It's not, but it is. It's behind that board that I put there to hold the temporary reel system.
Right. I can just stay there.
So I'm just going to roll this up so it doesn't get any more tangled than it is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's wrapped down around that board, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the knot is underneath that board, and I
course
don't want to
it
fucking take
is.
that board off.
Okay.
So, but anyway.
We'll come back when you've done some rafters.
When I'm doing something interesting. Come back when I'm doing something fucking interesting.
And that triangle on the top, the white, beige, tan, is the siding she was hanging over the rafter to put up. She's done a whole lot more since then, but I just wanted to show this at the end of this video. See y'all later.